guys, this is Nate Voices, and today this video is going to be about Spiritual Experiences 3, and this was about basically a ghost I had seen in my friend's house growing up, and this was when I was about 10 years old. So I had just come from walking back from school, and you know, I just got to my house, dropped off my stuff or whatever, and me and this friend have known each other since we were 7. So like we would always like go in each other's houses without knocking or anything like that, because that's how close we were. So you know, I go to her house and stuff, and I knock on the door just to see if anyone's there and to let them know I'm there and stuff. And you know, I don't get no answer. I don't hear anyone, you know, coming to the steps or anything. So I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna walk in. So I walk in the house and I'm like, hey, you guys home? You know, saying everybody's name. But, you know, again, I don't get no response. So I'm just like, okay, whatever. They're not here. And prior to this day, me and my friend had been talking about, you know, watching this really scary movie. And she was telling me about it and how, you know, it's really scary. And I'm like, okay, I want to see the scary movie. And it was called Grudge. So, you know, yeah, so that was like the big element of the story too as well. So that's what I had come over into her house for, was to get that movie from her, because she said I could borrow it, and she said if we weren't there, just walk inside. But yeah, back to the point. It's completely dark in there. There's no lights on. There's nobody there. There's nothing on. And it's so dark, I can't find the light switch, and I'm just like, whatever, you know, I know the house in and out, so I'll just be able to navigate my surroundings or whatever. So, you know, I end up walking up the steps, but as I look up, you know, to look at the top of the staircase, I see like this this dark silhouette of a girl, and I'm like, and we're gonna call my friend what can I think of a freaking name? We're gonna call my friend Red. So Red was like, oh no, excuse me. So yeah, we're gonna call my friend Red. And as I'm watching like the staircase, looking up at the staircase, I see the silhouette, and I'm like, Red, and I don't hear no response. So I'm like, I didn't know you were here. You should have said something. And I'm walking up the steps saying all this, you know. I'm like, should have said something, you know. I'm really hyped about that movie and whatever. And as I'm going up the stairs, when I get to the top of the stairs, I noticed that there was nobody up there. There's nobody up there. So I go like that. I'm waving in front of like the staircase, and I'm like, who was I just talking to? And then I'm just like, nobody was there though. And it's just like, and my mind was just like in a little rabbit hole, and I'm like, okay, whatever. So I'm just like, just hurry up and get the fucking movie and get out. So I look in, you know, I turn on the bathroom light, and I look at my my friend's mom's room, and I find the movie, and I turn off the bathroom light, and as I'm like, you know, looking down the staircase, I see that same silhouette again, and I'm just like, okay, bitch, you're not gonna stop me from leaving. So I just go down the steps very cautiously, and I'm just like, I'm clenching the fuck out of the DVD, and I'm just like, we're doing this, we're going. And I get to the last step, and I could just like, as I was like approaching her silhouette down the staircase, I don't know if she faded at the same time I passed through her, or if she was already gone by the time I got down there. But when I went down there, I didn't feel her or anything, just only saw her silhouette. So I ended up leaving the house with chills, and I was just like, that shit was real. Like, there was somebody in the house. And it always just brings me back to the little girl I saw in my house, and I'm just like, you know, I always wonder who that little girl was. You know, I never knew her name or anything like that, just the fact that she got killed or murdered by someone, particularly her dad. If you guys listen to the other 2 spiritual experiences, I'll hook them up in the video on the sides in a minute. But yeah, I always think about that, and I'm just like, you know, what happened? What was your story? you seem to follow me everywhere, or just in random moments, and it's just like, you know. But yeah, that's the spiritual experience. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Give this a big thumbs up, comment, share, like, and yeah, you guys have a great day. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.